Hi there, my name is Nathan Ball, in-house game designer at AdInMo, and this is episode 8 of our InGamePlay design guide series. Last time we discussed the background layer and how it's one of the best and most reliable locations for placing your in-gameplay ads. In this episode we're going to dive into another artistic tip. Our next tip is to add new game objects. Since in-gameplay ads can be placed on any suitably sized object in your game world, you can take control of exactly how they'll be presented to your players by adding in new objects with the sole purpose of hosting your ads. These objects can take many forms: billboards, small planes trailing banners, crates, signs, any object that it would make sense for an ad to appear on, and that wouldn't look out of place in your game's world. You can see this tip in action in a few of our current integrations. In road puzzles, a small plane flies across the screen in some levels, trailing a banner that displays an in-gameplay ad. This creates and makes use of a new ad placement opportunity, expanding the options open to the devs while still keeping the feel of the game intact. In Toy Man Do, all of the billboards that host ads around each level have been added for that express purpose. These have been carefully placed around or past the edges of the play area so that they don't get in the way of the action, and they provide valuable context that prevents the in-gameplay ads in this game from feeling out of place. These are just two examples, but the potential of this tip is limited only by your own imagination and the parameters of the world in which your game is set. Once you start adding new objects to support your in-gameplay ads, the ad placement process really does become as involved as any other area of game development. You need to consider time budgets, the look and feel of each scene, and the way in which each element of your game fits together in order to ensure a satisfactory outcome. It's a good idea to consider where you'll place your in-gameplay ads when you're blocking out the levels in your game, or even as early as the pre-production stage, when you define the limits of your game's world. The trade-off for this extra effort will be a game that generates revenue without churning players due to a bad ad experience. If we are to be the change we want to see in the mobile games world, and make ads a more integrated, less disruptive element of our games, then it's time for us to give the ads in our games the respect they deserve, and start making them more than just a developmental afterthought. And that's all for this episode of InGamePlay Design Guide. Next time we'll be concluding our series with a look at one last artistic tip. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more in-gameplay advertising content. I've been Nathan Ball. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.